Okay. Oh, forgot to start the timer again. I'm afraid there is no rest for the weary, Edgar. We must delve further into the motivations of the masked man. The Asting known as La Habrea. This is an ideal moment to do so. With our hands are not bound dealing with another primal. At present we have known little and less about the Astions, only that destruction follow in their wake. I should not be surprised if these beings are behind the chaos that rack the realm. If my fears prove to be reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Earlier, I sent word to each Grand Company to solicit cooperation. The Immortal Flames respond to the effect that they have information of a potential sighting. This is intelligence that we can ill afford to ignore. Go speak with Flame Commander Swift at the Hall of Flames in Ul'dah to inquire further. How you go about investigation thereafter, I leave wholly to your discretion. But whatever you do, never forget that you are dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe, Edgar. Let's go! Oh, wait a minute, why am I doing that? I can just fast travel there. I could probably also use the return function, but I forget I have that half the time. When I do remember, I don't need it. Luigi's still there, still dancing. The Masked Man, you are come on, but the Masked Man, yeah, you come here on behalf of the Silence, of course. Yes, we are related to Lady Mephilia. There has been the sighting of this rogue near the eastern Levelin. I pressed with extinction at High Bridge, described him as in the detail that are alert of this special activity. I would point out as a witness, but I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago, slain by a marauding horde of avoiding fate cannot be a cruel mistress. But not be too quick to despair, but Sheriff at High Bridge seeks for Sheriff Travelers for which committee going some among them with the consequence of your target. You could do worse than to speak with the merchant named Heidelberg. The fellow is customers and has no doubt looked into your attention, whether or not you have the coin or the mind to spend it. What do I need to... Oh, just another 500. You know, since I'm here... Part of magic, if you have a moment, I would make discuss a matter most grave, which concerns the flames, and by extension you. Perchance you familiar with the Battle of Korshanu. Countless are the Zorians and Guardians massacred by an Elder Primal, and a Vanera, and so forth. Good, good. For a minute I feared you had been living in a cave for the past 5 years. I don't know where Edgar was living before. I don't know, I've only been with him for... But there's gonna be like, what, 35 episodes? And surely you know that the Korshanu Flats, where the battle took place, in a hellish wasteland littered with the remnants of that fateful day. Hardly anything of conquest to be found there now. Certainly not, nothing worth protecting, and yet in spite of that, the Azorian Alliance continues to maintain a military presence in the region. Why do you suppose that is? Because there is something there of consequence. Allegan relics, to be precise. They were discovered following calamity and allied scholars would be studying them ever since. 3 nations working in tandem for a greater good. It's such come as no surprise that it would not last. You see, Ul'dah, the Sultanate, and Gridania are all formally asserted a claim in the to the territory. Negotiations thus verified fruitless, and so we are to settle the dispute on the field of battle. Do not misunderstand, we are not going to war with our allies. So be confined to the disputed territories, and we shall fight to submission, not death. Though there is no cause for concern, oh no, you won't be expected to kill your opponent, merely deprive him of that will to fight. I say you because the only reason I deign to inform this information with you is because your company needs you private. We'll be damned if we are going to let a foreign power lay claim to these ruins, and so we need every able-bodied soldier we can muster on the front lines. I expect you have questions, concerns. Speak with our man at the airship landing, and we shall tell you everything you need to know. That's Dancing Luigi. Perfect magic, come to fight the good fight, have you? Very good indeed. Nice cutscene. You know, I've only been here for the summer quest time. Should I be over there? Now, before we proceed, I must warn you that this is going to be like some John. This is going to be like some John in the Wolf's Den, but you'll be pitted wave after wave of fellow Alliance members in battle, and they won't care one whit that you're the warrior of light. This campaign will be long and brutal, and victories won today may be undone tomorrow. Considering the borderland ruins, we need only seize control of each ruin in the region, right? Wrong. Defense in the front as well. For our rivals, must be forced to challenge our claim. For that reason, we have established an airship route directed to the front lines. Those who are ready and willing to fight will never want for transportation. But look on your face, beseech confusion. Are we at war or not? Well, in this bollocks about no killing, one of the 7 cells going on. What are you thinking? Is that what you're thinking? Yes. It's less war and more organized violence to resolve a territory dispute. And yes, it is to be civilized violence. Killing Alliance members is strictly prohibited. Though accidents have been known to happen, mind you. But you, of all people, have nothing to fear. You've escaped certain death more times than I can count. What's that, 2 times? I've escaped certain death twice. What are the odds you fail to do so this time, eh? Quite high. We must go to the east. Let's see, certain death, certain death. There was Ifrit. That's all I can think of. Welcome to Highbridge Adventure. Would you seek whatever you seek? I, Hibura, can provide it. Probably. You're after a masked man? I'm not sure that I have one of those in stock. Oh, you're after a masked man. Why didn't you say so sooner? Such an individual might have featured in one of the many rumors I've heard. If you linger a while, mayhap you learn a thing or two, eh? Ah, paint. While the Order of Nathal began investigating the ruins below, I have hopes that Highbridge would turn into a bustling hub for pilgrims, but thanks to the nigh endless beastman raids, folks are too afraid to come within a malm of here. I sold everything I own to get my venture started, and I'm loath to give up whatever, making an earnest effort to stick it out. But things keep going as they are. I'll be bankrupt before the moon is through. Whining won't do me any good though. No, for my business to survive, I need business. Speaking of which, perhaps we like to browse my wares, spend a bit of coin, and help a struggling merchant. The masked man, bah, that takes your bloody man. That'll take your bloody masked man. I knew what I said before. But vague rumors are all I got. If you want to know about him, go and ask the other merchants. I would have liked if there was actually like a little merchant symbol after, over his head after that, but I guess not. I heard tales of the masked devil. Seen him been appearing not only around Highbridge, but elsewhere about Levelin too. Though folks have reported seeing him to convince me he's more than a figment of the imagination, but little is known about him otherwise. He's just staring at his hands. Faster! Go fast! Feast! On the trail of the masked man, I have heard of him, but only in hushed tones and faint whispers. It said he's wearing a black hooded robe and looks right suspicious, and that's about all I can say. Although it is. Have I seen a masked man wearing a dark robe? No, I haven't, nor do I wish to. Business is bad enough without shady characters lurking about. Folks have been giving High Bridge a wide berth because of all the Quirian raids. None but the most devout of pilgrims are willing to come here anymore. I think someone would be sitting here but no. So you are a merchant. I can get rocks, sand, a femur, and muddy water. I don't know why he's selling muddy water, but... Judging by expression, I take it you didn't learn much of use. Look, I'm sorry of my rudeness earlier, it's just that things are tough for us merchants at the moment. The Quirian raids are so constant, so organized, we're beginning to suspect that someone is orchestrating it all. I tend to put my own welfare first, like most of us do, but that doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I promise to keep an eye out for your masked man. If I see or hear anything, you'll be the first to know. Paint! Well, technically it's dye, but basically painting. I think you're painting. I finally got some honest-to-God's information on your masked man. Why so confident? Because I saw him with my own 2 eyes. I was out for an evening stroll, minding my own business, when I noticed a column of smoke rising from a cliff over at Thalter Spite. Curious, I took myself to find a masked man. Yet your masked man, I'm sure of it, standing by a fire, as if in an answer. Some Kirkland appeared soon after, and the group began talking at length. I'm afraid I was too far out of earshot to hear anything else. After the group had dispersed, an idea came to me. If you were to use this smoldering coal to start a fire, you might be able to arrange a similar meeting. It will be dangerous, I shouldn't doubt, but you're proving yourself more than a match for a pack of rats. What do you think? That some sound reliable information, even if I do say myself, all worth all the lingering about. You've been doing what you said. We must travel north! It's a matter of how long it'll take. I think Credania starts over there. We don't want to start the fire down here in the grass. A red hot piece of carbonized wood that, when placed on wet wood or leaves, will create a billowing tower of smoke that can be seen for miles. Ah, it's the Corpse Brigade. Hi. Now he did. One day, force will fly. One day. Back so soon, were you able to find any clues leading to your masked man? No. A paper board inscribed with a prayer to the patron deity of Alamigo, Regular. In this scroll, it bears the prayer to Regular the Destroyer. In case you're familiar, Regular is the guardian deity of Alamigo, which is certainly under Garlean rule. It's highly uncommon for folks of other nations to revere him. I wager my last skill that your assailant was Alamigan. It seems this masked man of yours is very well connected. I must confess, the merchant in me envies such a diverse network of contacts. That self-same merchant also senses danger ahead and darkness besides. Are you certain that you'd rather not take this nice and slow through here at Highbridge? More paint! The Alamigan bandit you had a run-in with is somehow connected to your masked man mystery, so it is stated to reason that if you want to pick up the trail again, you should head towards Little Alamigo over in southern Levelin. Just as you know what to expect, the settlement in the destination for these refugees who couldn't well adapt to life in Ul'dah. The heart of the denizens are said to have been as barren as the wasteland they live in, and for all intents and purposes, it is a loveless place. Be prepared for a not-so-warm welcome. Now, I'm not certain how much help she will be, but it's just as happens I have a daughter who are relocated to Little Alamigo. Her name is Haria, and it shouldn't hurt to seek her out first. And while you have her attention, I'd be obligated if you would send my love. Not a day goes by that I don't think of her. I suppose this is it then. I had hoped that you would linger here a while, call some fiends, spend some coin, what have you, but something tells me you're destined for greater things. Wherever you end up, I wish you the best. I will be back, but not now. For my character, it's not that level. It was nice I was able to get this before, because during the pugilist quest line brought me here. Yes, how was my father? What he said? What? I wish I could be a better daughter to him. It's just that. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't bother you with family matters, but I am grateful to you for delivering the message. Now then, what brings you here? Masked man, I'm afraid the description doesn't ring any bells, but one of the others may have been seen something. I would recommend you first speak with Gundabald, the leader of the settlement. I must warn you, though, he isn't exactly accommodating to outsiders. Not even a monk? Or you state your business to be quick about it. Looking for a masked villain, you say? And why should we help you, pray? We struggle enough without having to answer the whims of every outsider. You are not welcome here. Be gone. Just decks him. Edgar just decks him in the face. I will fight everybody here. Ooh, I get a hat. On my adventure, I am Bristle Bert here, head of security here at Lo Alamigo. I hear tell that you had business with Grindelwald, knowing that bristly old bear. I don't doubt he told you to bugger off. Owing to their hardships, the refugees don't trust anyone themselves, not even my men, and I can get so much as a word of thanks out of them despite watching the place day and night. But thanks or no, I try to help my fellow man where I can, and you can seem a decent sort if you tell me what brought you here. Might be as I can lend a hand. At a trail of a masked villain, you say? Can't say that sounds familiar, but I have men on lookout for Melja to the south here. If there's been any suspicious activity, they are like to have seen it. I had a mind to take in them each a cup of sweet Levelin tea so as to lift their spirits. If you were to run this little errand in my stead, they'd be all the more willing to tell you what they know. And that is bugger all. Got yourself some brown paint. Edgar does not dye his clothes, he just paints them. He's just using house paint to dye his clothes. What else are you? I'm trying to conserve energy here, so let me be. You want some tea? A piping hot infusion of freshly picked young Levelin tea leaves, mixed with rich goat cream, and a generous spoonful of golden cactuar flower honey. Why aren't you considerate, my friend? Thanks. What the Levelin heading among refugees like is not. We compatriots as live here good about as though they are dead on their feet. It's near impossible to tell what's on their minds. For all I know, they're all up to no good. I read that as T for tree, not T for 3. He is an angry river. You there, are you an Almasian? No? Then carry on. Do I look like one? Just puts the tea in his face. This was, aroma has been forever since I had a drop of sweet Levelin. I'm going to enjoy this. What a masked man? Don't know, don't care, unless he's got dark scaly skin, stands 10 palms tall, and has the face of a lizard, then I don't give a mummer's fart. I'm not that tall. Shushu, don't bother me. If that was your run us, I'm blaming you. I'm blaming you. For me, you shouldn't have. Sorry, Matt, suspicious masked man. As a matter of fact, I caught a glimpse of someone fitting that description during patrol. Well, I couldn't quite make out what if it was a man or not. What's with all the mask, with the mask and the robe? But assuming he was a he was talking with some Almegans. Assuming he was one of them. I assumed he was one of them. Oh, back to little Alamigo. Maybe he should stand closer to the tree. Oh, get up. There. It's within sight. Tunnel faster! You're back. So did my lookouts have aught to share with you? That doesn't sound like much to go by. If you're going to go any further in your investigation, it seems to me you'll need the cooperation of the Almegans. For this, you'll need to win their trust, and that it won't be an easy task. Yes, but now they won't recognize me. How can they recognize me if I'm wearing a mask? Yes, I'm in perfect disguise. That's gonna be it for this episode. I'll see you all